Welcome to A Stone's Throw Away. Today we will be doing the February 17th through 23rd reading for Gemini. So, before we start, I would like to do a big shout out to Passion Warrior Tarot, who has been a huge supporter and help for me. And, well, she kind of has to. Thank you, Mama Do. I love you. And a huge shout out to my subscribers, all 108 of you as of this moment. And thank you so much. I'm just floored. I'm absolutely floored. 108 subscribers in under a week. I know. But for a little channel like me, that is amazing. Okay, absolutely amazing. So, this is the weekly reading, and as you see, we have a new board, and I'd actually be done by now if I hadn't had to draw this up this morning. It came to me in a dream, and so this is it. We will be doing, this is you. This is a loved one. It could be romantic love. It could be a family member. It could be a good friend. It could be a coworker you're really close to. It could be any relationship that you feel deserves the title loved one. It could be someone who wants to be a loved one. It could be someone you want to be a loved one. This is going to be your challenges area. This is where a lot of the action happens. This is going to be where your lessons are learned, where the stumbling blocks are, where the mountain you are currently taking on is. Remember, if it's, lessons are learned on the tops of mountain peaks. Okay? So, anything closer into the middle is closer to the heart of the matter. Anything towards the edges are a little less important, but everything's important, but it's a little less central to the matter. Anything outside are outside influences, or they could be things that are incoming. Okay? Anything that falls outside of the mat entirely are things that you are ignoring, so they're actually extra important. You would think that those aren't important at all. But because they're outside, that means that you're not paying any attention to them. And anything that you're ignoring is something that you should keep a better eye on. Okay? So Pisces, let's pick up these. And while I've got my eyes closed and I'm picking your stones, let's talk about what's going on astronomically. Right now, it is the waning moon. So it's a good time to sort out details, sort out what's working for you and what's not. It's a good time to do finishing touches. It's a good time to tie off all those loose threads that are hanging around. It's not a really great time to start new things, but it's a really great time to finish off things. Okay? It's a good time to plan things. And to finish things up. The sun is in Aquarius right now. So we're all doing a lot of studying, a lot of hunting for knowledge, a lot of making things and a lot of new things, innovation. We're all about the freedom of ourselves as individuals and being free of restrictions. Well, a lot of big stones today. I have small hands. This is hard when there's a lot of big stones. But in 2 days, on the 18th, the sun will be moving to Pisces. And all of your get up and go is going to get up and leave without you. Because it's going to be a whole lot less doing and a whole lot more dreaming, a whole lot more thinking, a whole lot more feeling. You're going to have a lot more altruistic tendencies. You're going to want to help people a whole lot more. So that's what Pisces is all about. Beware of anything with communications. Mercury did go retrograde today. So, just be aware of that. Anything with communications might go a little bit wonky. So, let's see. This feels like a pretty good handful. So, let's see what you've got going on today, Gemini. Okay. Woo! Alright, Gemini, we got some spicy stuff going on. So, we're going to start with you, then we're going to do the loved one, and then we're going to go to the challenges. And almost everything is within the circles. Do you see that? There's only like a couple things on the edges, and one thing outside. How'd you manage that? Okay, with right in you, have we been doing some introspection lately? Have we been looking within and looking at our past? Have we been in therapy lately, Gemini? That's what I'm feeling. You've got, this is a quartz crystal. You've been clarifying some things about your past. And you've been very calm about it. Like, super calm about it. You've been doing this, and this is a journey. So you've been doing a journey into your past, and you're very clear, getting some clarity on it. And you're super calm about it. You are so zen about it. You've got, this is calm, and this. You are so zen about it. You could not be more zen without being comatose. Okay? Seriously. Any more zen, we have to check for a pulse. Alright? And this is on its way out, it feels like. You're getting rid of jealousy. And this is fluorite. Fluorite is a spiritual awakening. It's a spiritual change. It's a spiritual transformation. And maybe that's why you're doing this, is you're having this. And it seems to be connected to a motherly figure. There's a motherly figure involved who's also going to be over here. Okay? And there's also an old love over here. So there's people. Okay? And like I said, Gemini, you are so zen, we have to check for a pulse practically, okay? Now, you have been, and it looks like it might be headed away, you have been sad. There has been some sorrow, some grief, possibly some depression. And there's some creative or possibly money or possibly spiritual issues going on. With lapis, it could be all. It could be one or both or all three. Who knows? And unless there's other things connected, I think with this one it's spiritual. You were sad, but it looks like you're getting it together. Okay. And you're finding your wings. You're finding your wings over here. You're. This is really, really mellow. I'm feeling really mellow here, Gemini. Okay, over here we've got an old flame. And that old flame is bringing in sometimes that's money. Sometimes it's jealousy. Sometimes it's land. I feel like she's bringing in money or money issues. I don't know. There's no issues attached to it. So maybe she's bringing in a money opportunity with her. There's an old flame involved who's coming in pretty fast. She's fairly close to you. Okay? And over here, and I don't know if this is the old flame or if it's someone else. Okay? It's over in the relationship area. There's a lot of change. But in between you and the change, because this is change and this is change, okay? These are both change. But in between you and the change, there's this huge chunk of tiger's eye. And tiger's eye is protection. So whatever change is going on over here, you're protected. Okay? So there's a wall of protection between you and this change. And whatever this change is, I don't know if it's good or bad, because this is a stone that I use to tell me if a change is of the good or of the bad. So this is if this side is up, it's good. If this side is up, it's bad, because this is a stone of duality. But this stone was on its edge. So that's still up in the air. Okay? And connected to this is a stone of hidden strength. So whatever this changes, it's going to bring forth your hidden strength. But first it's going to make you angry. So you're going to lose some of this in because it's going to piss you off. Let's be frank here. Okay? And it's going to bring clarity. you're going to have some clarity about the situation too. So whatever crazy change is involved here, it's going to bring clarity. So someone, either this mother figure or this old flame, is bringing this craziness, and they're bringing this with them too. Okay. Over here in your challenges, let's see what's going on. Okay, we've got in the center is your safe place. This stone hardly ever changes. This is a tiger iron. And for me, this one represents a home. This is a safe place. This is your safe place. Okay? That's what this stone right here represents. And right next to it, almost touching, I think touching it. I don't know, I can't tell from this angle. Almost touching it is what I call my galaxy stone. And it's just a dyed agate, but it looks like a galaxy to me. And for me, that stone is expanding your universe. Expanding your mind, the universe, expanding your options, expanding, it's expansion. So either you're expanding your home, or your home, as in your family, might be expanding, or what you consider home is expanding. There is a family member here that is hard to love. You know, some of them don't make it the easiest. You know how it is, Gemini. And again, there is protection attached to this. So wherever you're going here, you know, outside of this zen that you have here, there is protection. Okay? So whatever you're doing there to protect yourself, Gemini, keep it up. Because it's working. Outside of the circle, you've got the eyeball here, and the eyeball is kind of positioned to where it can kind of keep an eye on all of this. So you're doing a pretty good job, or you will be doing a pretty good job of keeping your eye on things, Gemini, and that's to be applauded. That's to be applauded. Okay, so let's see if any of the other stones have anything to say. And then we will go on and do a 3-card reading, and maybe we'll just do past, present, and future. So let's see if anything else has anything to say. Let's see. All right. I don't know what I'm dropping or where I'm dropping it. I'm just, all right. So let's see what fell in. Okay, the difficult to deal with relative has been joined by Malachite. So there's some money situation going on over here with the house and the difficult to deal with relative. Maybe that's why they're difficult to deal with. So watch out for that in your challenges this week. Over here you've got, well, obviously you're doing work on yourself here. That makes sense. And over here with the chaos and the change coming in, there's, what is that? That is, that's a little bit of jealousy in there somewhere. And be sure not to take your eyes off of these situations, because that turned your eye around. And don't let these situations dull your shine, okay? You're coming out of a bad place, but you're pulling yourself out of it, and you're doing what's right. So don't let that take away from that, okay? So let's do your past, present, and future. This is the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. It is my original deck from high school. Sometimes it gets a little mouthy on long readings, so I only do short readings with it. So we're just going to do a past, present, and future for you. Let's clear this up so I've got some place to put them. And then we'll draw you an affirmation card for an oracle card. Okay. I do have private readings available. I'll read the stones for you. I'm better with the stones than I am with the cards, just so you know. I've done cards since high school, but I really do prefer the stones. I connect with them far better. So, well, I guess these want to be known. So, well, there we go. Gemini. You have been hard at work. Oh, is there an echo? You've been hard at work, Gemini. I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? And you're ready to face the day. You're ready to take on what needs taking on. But you're not sure of your reward. So let's see what the next card brings. Oh, look. Look, it's the Ten of Cups. I call that one of the happily ever after cards. Because you're going to get your reward, Gemini. Because you've done the work. You've put in the effort. Keep your eye on the prize, Gemini. Because you got it. You got this. Okay? So let's see what... This is the You Can Heal Yourself affirmation deck by Louise L. Hayes. It's actually just an affirmation deck to like put one up and use the affirmations, but I use them as an oracle deck because I like them. So let's see what we've got for you today. You know, if any of this has resonated with you, give me a like and comment. I love hearing what you guys say. And remember, these are generalized readings. If I didn't hit you this week, maybe I'll get you next week, or maybe I'll get you on the new moon. I've got a new moon reading coming up before the 20th, which is the new moon. And I'll do new moon and full moon readings. I've got weekly readings, new moon, and full moon readings on my calendar. And I will do random bonus readings as the universe moves me to. So... and any private readings requested. So, let's see what we got here, Gemini. Let's see. Ah. Well, you've been doing this. Is there an echo? It is safe to look within. As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. This is the second time I've pulled this one today. Someone else got this one. Who was it? I'd have to look. It is safe to look within. I said you've been doing the inner work. So the universe is telling you it's safe. Anyway, like I said, give me a like, give me a comment. If you liked what you see, hit that subscribe and bell. I'll be doing new moon readings later in the week and probably some bonus readings as well. And remember, you can always change your stars and stones, y'all. And destiny is only a stone's throw away. I'll be seeing y'all later. Y'all have a great day.